So we are systems of linear equations. I went ahead and I did number 1 in class. I did number 2 in class. So like I told you, I'm going to use the substitution method, but you could use either whatever method you want to be able to solve. So I know that negative 20, to get positive 20, I'm going to multiply this by 4. So this would give me 20x minus 8y equals 12. And then I have 20x, negative 20x, plus 8y equals negative 12. This actually eliminates, this eliminates, this eliminates. When everything eliminates, then this is all real numbers. That's what dependent means. Dependent means all real numbers. Inconsistent would mean no solution, and that's not what we had. We had a solution where it's 0 equals 0, and that's infinite, and that means dependent. Solve the system by substitute. They give me this. So if I know that I have y equals negative 5 over 24x, I could plug each of these in to see which one works. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use what's called substitution. So I know that negative 5x minus 6, parenthesis, negative 5 over 24x equals 3. So I substituted. So now I just need to solve for x. So that means that I have negative 5x minus negative 6 times negative 5 over 24 would actually give me positive 5 over 4x equals 3. So I know that negative 5x plus 5 over 4, let me see, will actually get me, so negative 5 plus 5 divided by 4 will give me negative 3.75x, and this needs to equal 3. Divide by negative 3.75, divide by negative 3.75, so I know that x has to be, so 3 divided by negative 3.75, negative 0.8. So I'm looking for the decimal of 0.8, negative 0.8. This is a positive, and I know that I actually get a solution, so it's got to be between A and D. So negative 4 over 5 is negative 0.8. So now if I take this and I substitute back in to see what I get, so I know that y has to be negative 5 over 24 times negative 0.8. So negative 5 divided by 24, and I'm going to multiply that by negative 0.8, gives me 0.166, positive 0.166, so it has to be A. Next one, I'm going to use elimination. If this is positive 1x, I'm going to go ahead and multiply this by negative 1. So this would be negative 1x minus y equals negative 9. This is a positive x, positive y equals 5. This eliminates, so that's 0, and this gives me negative 4. That's never possible. Inconsistent. No solution. Number 7. I'm going to go ahead and multiply this by negative 2 to eliminate. So this would be negative 2x minus 2y equals negative 4. This would be positive 2x plus 2y equals 4. Eliminate, eliminate, eliminate. That means 0 equals 0. That's all real numbers. That means that it's dependent. If this is a positive 5, I'm going to multiply this by a negative 5. So that would give me 5x minus 2y equals negative 1. This will give me negative 5x minus 20y equals negative. So 35 times negative 5, negative 175. This eliminates. This would give me negative 22y, and this gives me negative 176. So negative 176 divided by negative 22 gives me 8. So I know that y has to be 8. That's not 8. That's not 8. That's 8. That's 8. So it's either between C or D. So if I plug y in for 8, so that would be 5x minus 2 times 8 needs to equal negative 1. 5x minus 16 equals negative 1. I know that if I add 16 to both sides, that would be 5x equals 15 divided by 5. X has to equal 3. That is it. Here we go. Number 9. Number 9, I actually don't even worry about number 9 because we actually did number 10 together. And don't worry about number 11. I have not shown you compound inequalities yet. So that's it. That was an easy one. All right.